Absolutely, absolutely, because it's a tool. That's all it is. But people are very on edge about that here. Another thing is Charlie Sheen. He's very big down here, and people are all behind him on this. Not only the expats like me, but everybody. Well, because of his Mexican ancestry, So they
yeah, he's got he's Spanish, Estevez. So what are they saying? I mean, you're hearing him talk about Sheen and 9/11.
Absolutely, that's it. But that was believed. That position was taken here from day one, literally, because I was here for day one. And official stories, none of it. It's endemic in the blood, in the very nature of the people here to immediately question anything that's a government statement. Immediately, it's part of life here.
Well, so Steve, I'm glad I went to you. Keep calling in from time to time with reports from Mexico City. That was a great call. Bick and others, your calls are coming up. Then Charlie Sheen live, and boy, is he fired up. Look out, ladies and gentlemen, because here comes the Tiger. He is fired up. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this quick break. We got Charlie Sheen coming up live in the next segment. Oh, look, Rockefeller and Company CEO dies from apparent suicide. James McDonald, prominent advisor to the wealthy families and chief executive of the investment management group Rockefeller & Co., died of a single gunshot wound to the head on Sunday, local authorities said. A lot of people commit suicide that work for the Rockefellers. Don't you do anything wrong or you die. And be sure and take your vaccines. They're the ones that pioneered all that, making sure you and your family take it. Let's talk to Annalisa in San Fran. You're on the air. Welcome.
Hi, Alex. I'm calling you about Senate Bill 1649. Have you heard of this bill yet? It was introduced September 8th.
Refresh my memory.
I'm sorry?
Refresh my memory.
Okay. This is the Weapons of Mass Destruction Prevention and Preparedness Act of 2009.
Oh, that's got some anti-gun provisions in it.
Yeah, and it also enlists the postmaster to deliver medical countermeasure kits to the American public.
I did see an article about that, but I'd forgotten to cover it. Tell us more about it.
Well, it's pretty creepy. It also signs us up, the Americans, to pay for other country security measures for their weapons of mass destruction. And throughout the bill, it pretty much references that appropriations will be made as necessary. So it's another blank check. And, just like the energy bill, we're going to be paying for other countries' energy conservation measures as well. We're signed up in the last 200 pages of that one.
No, it's all about destroying the economy for vertical integration. China, India, and others have to make no cuts. We have to make cuts on carbon dioxide that isn't carbon. It's a gas, and is what plants breathe. And they've got some of the public convinced that it's a deadly nerve gas that kills you. They've now listed it as a toxic waste. Next, they'll list dihydrogen monoxide or water. You can go to the average person and say, should we ban dihydrogen monoxide? And they will say yes. They don't know that dihydrogen monoxide is water. The average person, if you say, let's ban sodium chloride, they'll say, ban it. They'll sign a petition. Sodium chloride is table salt. And there's no end to how much people love to be conned and raped.
You're right about that. I was just calling to bring it to your attention because I hadn't heard you talk about it. So,
thank you so much. Good to hear from you. Josh in California, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, first of all, I want to say thanks to you. Thank you, Charlie, and all the InfoWarriors out there doing the hard work you're doing. This is the way we're going to take our country back.
Well, Charlie is on hold right now. We're about to go to him in the next break. You want to tell him thank you face-to-face?
Absolutely, I sure would.
Go ahead. Tell him.
Charlie, thank you very much, man. What you're doing is awesome. I know that you have so much to lose through all this, and this is awesome what you're doing. And I stand with you. I support you and all the InfoWarriors and what you're doing. This is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get so caught up in the entertainment world and the media world, they don't realize Charlie Sheen's a real person who just came out with 20 super powerful questions about 9/11 and is putting everything on the line. when he knew the government already went after Mark Cuban. The White House called him and said, don't put that movie out or we'll indict you. And then it came out later they did indict him. We're dealing with serious criminals. Charlie Sheen is just an amazing hero with cojones he's got to carry around in a wheelbarrow.
Don't understand why he would put this together or criticize. Look, researchers are good at doing research, but it takes someone who knows how to write a script to package all the research into something really marketable, and that's what he's done. He's done what he's an expert at doing, and so for all the people who are concerned about that, don't. It's in the hands of an expert.
Well, look, that's COINTELPRO. We could give people a pot of gold, they'd get mad. They're going to bitch about what we do because they want to make it about us, and I appreciate your call, not about the banks taking over, not about the corruption, not about all the wars expanding, not about government-sponsored false flag terror. That's always going to happen. Whoever is in the arena, like Teddy Roosevelt said, are going to be the people getting the heat. But that's also who will be remembered in history, and that's also the people that make society good. The cowards are the people that make society bad. We know evil's out there, but it's the cowards that rationalize and make excuses that go along with all of this that allow tyranny to reign. Charlie Sheen on the other side of this quick break with a lot of really important announcements and his response to the cowards that won't debate him.